Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Up here in the Midwest, it's cold. It was nice and bright and sunny, and I knew that was gonna happen. I wanted to do this video actually yesterday, but while it was all sunny and bright out here, now it's been dismally gloom. I guess we're gonna get some more precipitation. The entire sky is overcast. Hey, Mama Six, how you doing? I got my little helper with me today. And we out here. The reason why we out here, Mama, is we actually need uh the garden cage that I used last year for my grapes. I'm gonna end up investing. She said, "Hey, come say hi." She said, "Hey, my little helper." Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
She said, "Hola, come on, estás?" Anyway, so yeah, come. I'm good. I'm good. But oh, you got it. I thought you didn't get it. Oh, my little helper is helping me big time. That big old branch was fell down on my fence, and would have been a problem on this side, and it's their side, the property. But the wind blew that branch off. You see, that's a real old tree. Y'all see that tree right there? All they did was cut the branches off. So it's still a nuisance. The tree is still fighting to live. Um, and then the older branches is getting broke down and swung around by the wind. Ain't that something? That big old branch was hanging over on my side, tearing up my fence. So we out here now today. Get off of that. We need to fix that. The last thing we need is for it to be broken some more. Hey, Matt, am I saying that right? Hey, Matt, how you doing? Okay, we starting this video out to collect something that I normally use outside for my grapes. But 2 years in a row, I didn't get no grapes. I got tons of foliage, and you can actually see the grape plant is still there. Oops. I got the two grape plants, they still there. But we gonna borrow the cage today. Oh, it's stuck in there good.
That's me.
Hey, love in my hair, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely stuff. Oh, no.
Yeah, I ain't gonna even tell that lie that this gonna be a quick video, so you go take a break, go fix you some coffee, tea and me or whatever. Hey, Mama Six. So, Mama, I'm out here and we trying to. Why is this not focusing? Okay, there you go. Okay, my little helper, if he's strong enough. Oh, he did it easily. See, I tell you, the magic of youth hunting. I I couldn't pull it out. Anyway, this is what we need to bring indoors. And the reason we need to bring it indoors is because we are going to attempt to grow zucchini indoors.
Indoors?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
We're going to start out
I remember we got a little baby.
with cloth bags. I decided I really like the cloth bags the best. After different years, I've been at it growing here in this house for 3 years now. So 2 years in a row, I attempted to grow grapes and spearmint I didn't get no grapes, but it wasn't until I started buying the plants already growing from Walmart that I ended up with a whole yard of mint. That's gonna be full of mint right there. That whole patch. So, but it's still winter time, y'all. So ain't no growing happening right now. My whole growing section is covered in wood chips to protect the ground. It holds the moisture. It keeps the worms happy. So it's the whole little ecosystem happening behind the scenes or underground. And but guess what ain't happening? As you can see, the land is barren. There ain't nothing green happening around here because it's winter.
She said, wow.
Yeah, my mango salsa gonna be popping. In fact, when we go in the house, I'm going to finish off my mango salsa and show you some more things you can grow at home with food from food. Okay? So part one was to bring that cage in. And my helper giving me help with the manual stuff. Oh, I can't believe you got that big branch off. That was fantastic. I'm proud of you. I needed that. That thing would have tore up my fence. And I sure couldn't get it. Hey, Jamiris. Just letting y'all know, this is a disclaimer. This ain't the entertainment video. At the end of the day, I'm keeping it real. This old lady sharing her passion for growing. My sister always say, don't say oh, why you say oh? Because she only a year apart from me. You ain't old, you ain't old. Yes, I am. This cold weather fucks with my joints, excuse my language. And I can't always do the things I need to be done when it comes to growing and gardening. And so right now, I'm very happy that I got my little helper helping me today.
I actually feel like having
Uh-oh, there go one of my old videos playing. With me preaching about growing. Now I hope this connection don't let me down once I go inside. Y'all know I have connection issues.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I'll check them tonight.
But let me
I'm sorry if I haven't gotten back to you.
cut my video off. Okay, we're back into the house. And as y'all know, I introduced you guys to these grow bags. I got mine from Amazon. The cost was, what's that? Oh, that's part of the grapevine that wrapped around there. He asking me what this is. It's a little piece of a branch from the grapevine that wrapped around it. But we're not going to use it for the grapes this year. I'm kind of frustrated with the grapes. They didn't come 2 years in a row. Maybe this year they'll come back. But nevertheless, I'm going to attempt to grow something indoors that I love.
zucchini.
Zucchini, baby.
Man, I'm a zucchini.
I eat this morning, noon, and night, day in, day out. It's my favorite veggie. I chop it up and slice it. I use a Veggetti and make it into strands that look like spaghetti. I pour it over pasta, saute it.
I'm a zucchini.
What else I do? I mean, this is basically what I survive off of is zucchini.
I'm a zucchini.
I have been so unhappy with the choice of zucchini that I have come across in the store, and I showed y'all in the other video. Piss poor. Piss poor. You think you're trying to do the right thing and eat more healthier, and yet what you get to pick from out the fresh food is dismal. It really is a shame. It's an atrocity. This happens to be two good ones I picked up at Walmart.
Yeah.
They in pretty good shape. But I want to do this inside. indoors.
I'm a zucchini.
So my helper is gonna help me get the bag together for the zucchini,
Chicken dinner.
and
Winner, chicken dinner.
we're gonna use this cage, which is called a tomato cage.
Because it's red.
No, not because it's red. It's called a tomato cage because tomatoes grow up like this.
Oh.
And they need a cage. The fruit of a tomato. You know tomatoes are fruit, right? Even though we call it veggies. It's heavier than its branch. And so people use cages to support the branches as they grow. Well, we're going to basically do the same thing for zucchini. Because zucchini is a big, big plant. And it grows huge. The leaves grow out. They fan out wide.
Right.
But we're going to train the leaves to grow up, straight up. And keep on as it grows up. I did the watermelon like that. Me and my granddaughter, we planted watermelon together.
Me too.
And
yeah,
I don't remember you there.
I was there.
I don't remember you being
was
there when we
here?
did the watermelon.
You said one for me, one for what's
Oh
his
yeah,
name?
last year, the year before last, it was just me and Brielle, and we had it in the backyard. But yeah, y'all, both of y'all watermelons grew, but they didn't get no melons. We didn't get no melons either.
They grew perfect.
But the foliage, when I say foliage, I mean the leaves from the plant. They grew abundantly every place. Yeah, I loved my zucchini last year. I was so proud I had to make them have sex in order for them to grow. and that just brings me to another point of man, how we just abuse nature. We have to do better. It's all right for these modern appliances, but when it's at the expense of nature, it's a problem. So last year, my zucchini suffered from lack of sex. and that being said, the lack of sex was being caused by the lack of bees.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Drama Club, how you doing?
I think that was stuck me. That stuck.
Yeah, I make veggie noodles with my zucchini all the time.
What?
My daughter and my son, they call themselves both hooking me up. It was somewhat of a Christmas present. Each one got me one, but I didn't know the other one was getting one. So I ended up with 2 veggies. I'll show y'all. They both cost the same price, ironically. $9.99 at Walmart. I got one that's a whole machine, and you get an adjustable size of vegetables that go in it.
How do you use it?
Well, I'll demonstrate it with my zucchini. Okay. I really didn't want to do this on this video, but since my grandbaby asked, I would just demonstrate a little bit. Cut off the butt.
Ugh. That's what it's called.
What you saying? Ugh. Anyway, you taking me off the subject. We are losing our bees because of our cell phones. The radio waves and cell phones are harmful to bees. By the fact that we didn't have enough bees around, and I tried to plant plants that attract bees. So marigolds, they do attract bees and birds, because plants like zucchini depend on birds or bees, and that's how they came the term. Y'all remember people, back in the day used to say, I'm explaining about sex by using the birds and the bees. Okay, it's juice dripping out this zucchini. But basically, you stab one end. This is actually too big for it. Let me cut this in half. I wasn't really trying to demonstrate veggetti, but why not? Give me a paper plate from up there.
Oh, there is no bowl. There's no bowl. You want me to just give you this one?
I just use this container right here.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay. Oh, those the
That needs washing. Get me a bowl from over there.
a bowl.
Anything that could hold this.
Whoa.
Anyway, because of the birds, because of the bees, that's what I'm trying to say. Because of the bees, well, my yard was suffering 2 times. Okay, you need to go back there one more time? You think?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, I think you just only went back there to be in the picture.
No, I'm trying to get the bowl.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, this is my Veggetti. I have a hand one as well.
Never
I'm going to put the camera down so you can see me do it. Here's my Veggetti machine. And I just stab it with this pointed side right here. And then there's a sharp hole right there. You stick that through the middle like that. And this is what I'm using the bowl for. And you just do a twirl. You do a twirl.
Whoa.
Like that. And you end up with Veggetti. Now I gotta eat this today. I wasn't planning on that, but that's okay.
Can I do something in there?
We also, yeah, you can finish this off. I'll let him finish. But anyway, I just wanted you to see the spaghetti. Calm down. Would you calm down, sir?
Yes.
Please.
Okay.
We're live.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, and voila. You see the Veggetti. And you can saute this up. Or some people eat it raw. You can saute that up and add pasta sauce like spaghetti sauce or Alfredo sauce. And it's delicious. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can finish back there, partner. Right there. Finish that piece. Okay, so y'all got a chance to see my passion. I love me some zucchini. It's my #1 favorite vegetable. Okay, so my grandbaby finishing the job for me. Okay. So now that we inside, there's a couple of more things that I'm going to add to my mango salsa that you can grow from food. Because I even went to look up seeds from some of my regular seed shops. They still didn't have seeds available for what I want. Because I want red okra. And so,
Yeah, I think that's it.
okay. Yeah, now you just pull this out. Cut that out. Oops. And then pull that out.
Cool.
Okay.
Weird.
So one of the things I want to grow is the zucchini. And because we, all our modern appliances, man think he more important than anything else on this earth, we just abuse the earth so bad. So all these cell phones out here, and believe me, I'm ringleader because I ain't finna give up my cell phone no time soon. However, it's killing the bee population. And so therefore, when I was growing my zucchini last year, they was not being fruitful and multiplying. So I had to teach myself how to make zucchini have sex. Because the birds and the bees, they depend on birds and bees to make them have sex. I wasn't able to successfully
What is this one do?
get the bees or the birds to come into my beautiful zucchini and make them make love. Um, so I had to learn how to pollinate zucchini myself. And basically I took a makeup brush, well, what y'all used to put eyeshadow on. I basically used that and got the pollen out the male flower and put it into the female flower. And one thing about zucchini, that's why I was trying to make up my mind whether I was going to put the aloe plant in my living room. But actually, the zucchini plant is so beautiful. I might seriously consider having that in my living room. But for now,
Wait,
I'm just going to show you the pot that I'm going to use.
I am a zucchini.
And we're going to come back and make a whole other video for the actual zucchini planting. Today, I want to focus on more food that you can grow from food. So one of them is onion.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could grow onions from
Okay. Now his dad is copying off of me everything I do. So I'm proud of being a example that he feels, proud to copy from, because I ain't gonna steer you wrong. They love only want the best for you. And so therefore he kind of overdoes everything that he does. So me, I usually don't get red onions bigger than that. But his dad bought a red onion that was so gigantic that we didn't finish eating it. After we used what we needed in our dishes, it was still this much left. But guess what? This little bit that's left wanted to grow. How about that? And when I seen it start to sprout, I was like, oh my goodness, look at that. It's trying to grow already. So what I did is the same thing I do with the other plants. Y'all seen me do it with the scallions. Oh, by the way, go get the onions out the green room. Y'all seen me do it with the scallions. Y'all gonna see me do it with the mint.
What does the scallions look like?
The green onions that's tall and skinny.
Good, sound nice.
Anyway, you also see me do it with the cabbage. Guess what? You can do it with the onion. So you can see, look, after on a couple of days in the water, this onion began to root. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these pieces and actually plant this onion so we could get more onion. Yeah, them. Now, these my scallions. Now, I call them onions. People call them scallions. This is what y'all see me cut. Y'all remember me cutting this for my mango salsa? You can see the cut edges. See that? The cut edges. I actually lifted it up and cut these onions way down here. Way down there, y'all. Look how much onion I have grown since I showed you my onion last week.
What?
Just go and look at my last couple of videos. The last one where I say you could grow food from food is only a couple of days ago. I cut that onion and look how much more onion I got. Y'all see that? That's why when somebody tells you to put fresh food in the refrigerator, tell them they a lie. Use a lie. The devil's a liar. Use a lie. That's not what you need to do. What you need to be doing is putting that in water. You see that? Water. I have not used any soil, no special magic, no special chemicals, just water and the sun. And guess what? They're behaving just like plants behave when they get water and sun. Guess what they do? They grow.
Sprout.
They grow. This is onion growing. I have gotten about 2 inches of onion already since the last couple of days. And that's another thing. I'm going to start doing time-lapse videos I'm so proud of the potatoes, the stages that they grown in, but I really wish I could have shown you those stages. It's rather boring to watch vegetables and fruit grow. So with a time lapse camera, I can keep capturing the various stages of growth, and then when I present the video, you'll see it. It literally look like it's growing instantly. But, grow is not instant. So even though this was just 2 days ago, look how much I got.
2 days?
I cut off the onion that low to the rim. To the rim.
2 days.
And this is how much onion I done got back. This is how much onion I got already. Only a few days.
That's great.
I told y'all this happened to me accidentally. Because I didn't believe it. When I first seen it on the YouTube video, I was like, I'm skeptical. That can't be true. You can't grow with just water. All these gardeners, these expert gardeners selling this fertilizer this and plant food that, and you got a pH this and pH that. Look, I'm showing you right before your eyes that I have done zero special. And these onions are growing all by themselves without no help from me. Guess who's doing that?
Them.
Guess who's doing that? Guess again. Who helping these plants grow?
Oh. The Lord?
Right. Nature, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. No help from me, and I'm getting a whole bundle, a batch of new onion to put in my mango salsa.
Saucy.
Oh, I hate when these commercials break through my video.
Wait,
I don't know what program that is, but
that also happened to my phone. Your phone must be connected to my phone.
It invades my video. That drives me nuts. Anyway, hey, Raw Honesty. So anyway, Raw Honesty, you coming in on me still doing my growth thing. Ain't gonna never stop. I'm passionate about it. You don't have to go out and get all these special tools and all this special soil and all these special this and that, special seeds, this and that. You can actually grow food from food. And I've been promoting over and over. If you really got a black thumb and you really screw up all your plants every time you try to grow some plants, you screw it up, you overwater, you underwater it. This is one thing I've been telling everybody they can start and do. And it's almost goof proof. It's almost impossible to screw this up. Okay? Because I simply put a little bit of water, just enough to cover the roots. Just enough to cover the roots. There's nothing special about this jar. You see, I had some cheese in it, salsa. That's all this jar is. It's nothing special. A jar I'm sure you got sitting around the house somewhere that used to contain something, or spaghetti sauce. The spaghetti jars are perfect. Get you a bundle of onion, put it in some water, and there you go. It will grow. Y'all who've been following me and seen my last, and you just go to because it ain't far away. You don't have to dig that far down in my videos. I'm actually showing you me cutting. I'm actually showing you me cutting this actual bundle of onions. Hey, Mom, you said pickle jars is fine. Pickle jars is perfect. If y'all love pickles, get you a pickle jar, hold on to the jar, get you a bundle of onions, cut what you need for your meal, leave it in the water, put you some water in that jar, and I guarantee, y'all know the train always got to make its appearance in my videos. I guarantee you'll be growing some more. Okay? Now, I just showed you that kind of onion. I also showed you this kind of onion. What else I'm going to show you is how the government is mind fucking us. Excuse my language, but I ain't got no better way to describe it. I bought some grapes. I was at the YMCA yesterday for my physical therapy. And I bought some grapes. Hold on a second. I'm going to get them. Okay, here are my grapes. Oh, I'm so scared to sit down in any of these chairs. Here are my grapes that I bought yesterday. What I want to point out, now these look so beautiful, big and juicy. And they had a big old table. Usually the YMCA don't have no food. But yesterday they had a whole bunch of food. They had all kinds of snacks and goodies. I don't know whether they was doing a fundraiser or what. But they just happened to have, fresh food there too. So I bought the grapes. Beautiful. That look good, don't it? They are good. But guess what they are? Also seedless. Normally, I don't mess with seedless food. That means it's been genetically modified. And more and more and more. It's getting harder to come by to actually get seeded fruit. I'm telling you, even seeded watermelon, seeded grapes, it's getting harder and harder to come by. For some reason, man in his mind feels like he can do better than God. And so now we got all these products on the shelves for sale, for our consumption, that's been genetically modified. This grape don't have no seeds. Now that may be aesthetically better for you in terms of you don't have to fill the seeds and spit them out. But I don't know genetically if this is better for your body or not. I'm going to go on here. I paid $1 for this little handful of grapes. I'm going to go ahead and eat them because I've spent my $1. But
$3.
In general, I do not buy seedless anything. So I was so happy to find in my grocery store, my local grocery store, I found some seeded grapes. And guess what? I'm going to take those seeds and plant them. Okay? So,
$3. $3.
So these are the seeds.
Dang.
These are the seeds that came from the grapes
That's a lot.
that I ate. I plan to plant these. See, we got to stop thinking of plants as something you buy from the store like you buy Cheetos. It's not. Plants, whether it's an apple or orange, they plants. They are plants. And all fruit have seeds. They supposed to have seeds. A seedless watermelon is something that's genetically modified that they done made in a lab. Man done tinkered with it. And we don't have no idea what the long-term health benefits would be on those, products that man has tinkered with and modified. And some of it is just for aesthetic reasons, just because people don't want to have seeds when they eat grapes. I think that's ridiculous. I really just think we should not be messing with nature unless, nature becomes a threat to our existence, which I don't see that happening. I feel like the earth has been revolving for a long time and provided what man needed all along, and that is man and all his arrogance. But believe he could do better than God or nature or whatever you could. I don't want to get on no religious tip on that, but that's what I believe. I just believe that in my heart of heart, that man just so arrogant that he think he can replace God. He think he can be God. Think he can outdo him. So we got all these genetically modified foods like this. And I mean, these grapes look beautiful. That's why I couldn't resist them. They had a whole table full in little baggies like this selling them. But these grapes don't have no seeds. That's frightening to me. Hey, Chris. So, I continued eating my grapes. I just bought these yesterday, too. I continued eating my grapes with seeds. Yeah, I see. There's a lot of times I be wanting to show y'all the proof. I left my spinach in the container that it came in. It came in a plastic container. And it was in the refrigerator, okay? Came in a plastic container. And what I should have been doing, I should have been taking it out the container, and actually you could grow more spinach with the spinach that I had. Didn't know it did the same thing. It does the same thing as the mint does. If you put the stem of that spinach, you put it in water, you're going to preserve its life. A refrigerator does not preserve the life of food. And you should have seen all the spinach that had died because I didn't eat it fast enough. It had just started decomposing. And that's not cool. These are plants, they living things, and so you should be keeping them alive. Hi, Chris Arrell. I'm just on here teaching people about how to grow food from food. I've said this in numerous videos, but I'm going to repeat myself because I don't think I can say it too much. If you're so scared of growing or trying to garden anything, start with onions. You can't beat that. That's like the easiest thing you could start to grow. All you got to do for the proof is look at my couple videos back, and you will see me cutting this bundle of onions and putting the cutting into my mango salsa. Okay? You will see me do that. This is how much onion I got after only a couple of days ago. And like I said, I got a 360 gear thanks to one of my followers who is very sweet. My sweet follower sent me this 360 gear in water. In water. Water is how you keep your vegetables fresh. Because they're trying to live. They still living. They still living even though they've been hanging out on the shelf in your grocery store and you bring them home. They still alive. You can keep them growing. And this is proof. This is my bundle of onions. I paid 69 cents for a couple of days ago to put in my mango salsa. And here I am. I am growing some more. Imagine what would have happened if I had to put it in the refrigerator. I wouldn't have been ready to eat these yet because I wasn't ready to make mango salsa until today. I got me some good mangoes that's good and ripe. And one was so ripe and good, I ate it before I put it in the salsa. And it was delicious. But anyway, here I am growing some more. This is how much has grown since those couple of days ago. So that's a win-win. If you're poor, does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you that you buy some onions, you put it in some water, and they grow some more for you? Do that make sense about saving money? You don't have to clip coupons. You just got to get a glass jar and some water, and you got some more food to be used in something else. That is a win-win situation. Yeah, poor or well off. Makes sense. Make complete sense. It makes total sense. And that's what the FDA ain't telling you. Trump ain't telling you that. He ain't going to tell you that. He don't know nothing about that life. He should, though. He should, though. Because it's going to be a day. I guarantee you. I'm just glad I'm up in age that I probably ain't going to see the worst of the that's yet to come. But keep on trying to harvest that oil. Hell, oh, okay. Hey, Yomiko. Yomiko, you know I'm still on my growing thing. That's when I'm steady preaching. I keep using these onions as an example. This is what you can start with first. If you got a black thumb, it don't get no easier than onions. And if all you do is save a little money off your onions, hey, that could be a, you know, that could be a cooler or something. That could be a, you know, I don't know. It might be a little change, but 69 cents and I grow another whole round of onions to use, that's doubling your money. To me, that's an investment. That's a worthwhile, meaningful investment that pays twice. Because I took the time to grow that onion instead of throw that onion into the refrigerator. I think it's crazy. We've been mind fucked. And that's what I love about your channel. I enjoy how you work with Mother Nature. Hey, Yomiko, yeah, I do. You know, I'm the biggest techie. You can't beat me buying some technology. I got technology to make these two videos, and look at all that technology sitting there with Mother Nature. I ain't playing around here. I don't believe we should go backwards and start living like the Amish people. That is not what I'm saying to you. But I am saying you can't trust the goddamn government. I am saying you can't trust FDA. I am saying that they pushing out these grapes that are seedless, and that's against nature, and you shouldn't be doing that. I learned from Dr. Sebi. I'm going to give his just due, because we do need to know some about his teachings. And he ain't the only one that knew about it. And a whole bunch of holistic doctors, healers, came up dead as a result of this information getting out. To me, in my opinion. That's my conspiracy theory. Once the word get out that you can eat healthy and you could contribute to your health by growing, makes sense to me. But guess what? That's anti-corporation. Right? Yomiko, you said right. Oh my God, I saw carrots that were bigger than my puppy. Child, I went to the clinic. Let me talk about that too. A public service announcement. We have something called the food pharmacy here, and anybody can go into the clinic at by my house. It's walking distance from my house. It's SIU Medicine. It's called the food pharmacy, and you can get fresh food. So this time I got a few tamelos. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Tamelos, the small oranges like that. I got a banana. Now, people would have walked away from this banana, but y'all already know and seen my video. I don't play that. This is a ripe banana. This is not a banana that need to be thrown away. This banana gonna be in some banana muffins, and me and my grandbaby gonna have a good time on them. Okay? And I got a couple of apples. So, oh yeah, and some avocados. This is fresh food that I picked up. This helped me survive. I picked up from my clinic, my health clinic. My clinic where I go and get medicine and checkups and, you know, get well, also offers fresh food every day. Yeah, ripe bananas. My family thought those was rotten bananas because they was brown, and threw a whole bundle that looked like that in the garbage. And I came in my house and seen it. The whole bundle, a whole bundle like this thrown in the garbage. I said, Lord have mercy, help me. Jesus, I'm going to have to teach my children. This ain't garbage. This ain't garbage. This is not garbage. These bananas is about to go into a banana muffins, okay? We don't play around here about that. Those are the perfect ripeness for putting in other stuff. Now, some people might not care for it that ripe, just eating it out the skin, but it certainly is not garbage. It's not ripe. Okay, it's just ripening. It's ripe. It's very ripe. It's not ripe. Anyway, I was talking about the grapes. I got these fake grapes. This is what I call the fake grapes from my YMCA. They had a bunch of fresh fruit sitting out, and and I bought a little bag like this of grapes for $1. Okay, these have no seeds in it. That's scary to me. That's very scary to me. I mean, do we really trust this? No seeds. We don't know what the long-term consequences of eating these fruits without no seeds. Watermelon is supposed to have seeds. I don't know why people got too good to have seeds in their food. So it's getting harder and harder and harder to find seeded grapes and seeded watermelons.
Wait, now I got a question.
I don't know. That's you raised a good question. Okay, I see what it is. Okay. I just happened to taste that. So the seeds, they done genetically modified so it says seedless grape, but it's not really seedless. That's one little tiny seed. So they have genetically modified this, so it's a little tiny seed, and I guess that's more aesthetically pleasing to people in their palate. But me, I ain't playing around. This is a real grape. This is a real grape with real seeds. With real seeds.
Let me see.
And went, hey, Mocha Mystery, how you doing? Now you know I'm doing my growing thing. I feel passionate about what I'm doing. If I didn't feel passionate, I wouldn't be doing it. But I believe I need to be the one educating my people and not pulling those scams and super chats and all that on them. Knowledge is free. Knowledge is power. This is why I've never felt second to none. Because of this right here. I'm second to no one. Okay? If you teach and instill that into your kids, they will have the self-esteem to stand up to anybody who think they a bigger brain than them. Okay? Ain't nobody bigger or better than me. Okay? I don't need no army or military or team. All I need is an open mind. And I feel like I will be educating the masses and leaving a legacy I'm proud of. I'm proud of teaching people how to grow food from fruit. I'm good, and you know, and you said, Mocha, you said I'm good, and you know, I know that's right. Do your thing, girl. And yes, indeed, I'm tired of my people being ignorant. If it's hidden in a book, that's one reason why I do video. If it's hidden in a book, they ain't gonna open up that motherfucker. Oops, excuse me. I'm sorry, I gotta remember my grandbaby here. But they ain't gonna open up a doggone thing. So I figure with my videos, maybe if I'm not too boring for you, you might get you learn something. You might learn you something, okay? So here go my real grape with real seeds that you can actually see, okay?
I bet the grape like,
guess what? I'm gonna plant them. So you don't have to wait till Walmart have a little package of seeds. It's nothing really special in harvesting these seeds except you eat them and you spit the seeds out. So here go my 3 real grape seeds that I would much rather trust. I trust these more than that little bitty one in the seedless grapes. And I'm gonna eat that. Okay, now it's hard for you to see how many trees I actually harvested. There you go. Those are all the grapes I ate
That's a lot.
before I did the video. And guess what? I'm going to leave these to dry. In the second stage, we gotta make these grapes think it's winter time. So the second stage, after I spit them out, put them in a container, harvest them, I have to refrigerate them.
Oh.
Okay? You put them in a refrigerator for 1 month, at least 4 weeks, before you try to plant them, so that they can get the signal that it's time to grow. So for now, these grapes are going to go in my refrigerator, and they're going to spend about a month in the refrigerator before I try to grow them, before I try to plant them. Okay? What you say, Yomiko? Okay, yeah, grapes, cherries, bananas, natural sugar, and not that candy-filled junk. Right. That's what I snack on. It was plenty of snacks and junk on the table, but I bought some grapes. So if I got a choice between Cheetos and seedless grapes, I'll pick the seedless grapes over Cheetos, because I know that's not real food.
I don't even like Cheetos.
Huh? Yeah, I once I learn better, I do better. I don't like Cheetos. The only snack I eat that is in its natural form, like popcorn.
Suckers.
I'll eat popcorn. I'll eat potato chips. But Cheetos and Flaming Hots, the red dye that's in that stuff, and the FDA gonna approve that. And the FDA approved lots of stuff that turned out to be not so good for us. So I don't trust the government about nothing. About not a damn thing. They gonna approve or disapprove stuff in their best interest, and the lobbyists who laid some money in their pocket to prove this and that. And guess what? They gonna be mad fucking you the whole time. The whole time. You think you getting something good off the shelf because it's FDA approved? To me, I have no respect for the FDA. They're not giving you the facts, because plenty of people should have been telling you about onions, that this is not, the refrigerator is not what you do with onions, but put them in water. Shouldn't the government be telling you that? Right? Like red juice, right, Mocha Mystery Joan? Red juice, anything red dye is terrible for you. So if you got kids with behavior problems, ADD, oppositional defiance, whatever, and some people who out there chasing a narcissist, you got kids with social challenges, the last thing you need to do is be giving them any type of food with red in it. Red dye, red anything, red M&Ms, red Flaming Hots. Terrible. It's bad. It's been scientifically proven negatively affecting behavior. And they not telling you that. That's FDA approved. Okay? FDA ain't telling you red dye is bad for your kids. Yeah, I have an allergy to the red dye that was in Ritalin, whatever they was using in Ritalin, because I was taking Ritalin. I'm ADD. I was taking Ritalin and I broke out, and they said it must have been the red dye in the tablet. So red dye ain't no joke. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. If you just got to drink pop, because I was scared. My body is telling me things, and the more you age, the more you learn about yourself. And I was told to leave the pops alone when I first got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. But, I was like Fred Sarah, oh no, not the sugar. Oh no, not the pop. And I literally was sitting there in the doctor's office when she said, well, which would you rather have, Naomi, pass or pain? This was me. Pass or pain? Pass or pain? Pass or pain? I really was debating that. Could I live my life without pies and sugar? So sugar is still my downfall, but I've changed my life significant. Yeah, I was like, oh no, Dr. Sugar, don't take, cause I'm all proud and cocky. I ain't got diabetes. I ain't got high blood pressure. I got low blood pressure. I ain't got diabetes. Ain't nobody in my family got diabetes. And I've been tested for that multiple times, many times. I don't have that. It has to be some genetic predisposition for that disease. Nonetheless, I was being told I needed to change because that's probably why you're hurting. Along with stress contributes to it, but definitely I had to consider changing my life, changing my diet. So back then, 20 years ago, I did give up. I did give up pop. But I done fell off in the past year because I wouldn't have as many pop bottle planters if I hadn't fallen off. But I have definitely changed from 2 liters. I used to go through 2 liters a day, 30 days a month. Okay, I don't do that. I fall off once a month and I get 2 for the whole month. I don't mess with it no more. But even make small changes. One nurse that used to be my daycare provider for my son when my son was his age, this size. She said, Naomi, if you can't get off the pop, because I was addicted. If you can't get off the pop, then at least change the clear. So I went from Pepsi, cherry Pepsis, and washing a Hostess cupcake down with a cherry Pepsi. I do that in a minute. I went from that to Sprite. But then eventually I gave up even the Sprites. So just giving up the pop alone, I lost 50 pounds without even trying, effortlessly. Not exercising, not going on no diet, just giving up pop. So the things that I'm trying to instill in y'all is lifestyle changes that you got to do little at a time. Yo, Miko, you said, okay, Donald Phillips, you want to tag this video? Okay, you can tag it. And Yo, Miko, you said our bodies are so used to the poisons we consume over the years that when we're introduced to healthy foods, our bodies go into shock. Sure does. I would love to stop eating meat and candy. Well, I gave up the meat, but the candy, not so much. I still be eating my blow pops. Y'all know I still be eating my blow pops. Guilty as charged. But nobody's perfect. Who was perfect? But start somewhere. And to me, to start somewhere, start growing your own food. Because I don't trust the government. I seen a video where they was dying of food. They was, oh my God. What are you doing? Would you stop doing whatever you're doing? Okay. I was just shocked and appalled, and I posted that on my Facebook wall. Matter of fact, I need to probably upload it to my channel and repost that. But they will do all kinds of things to make food appear and seem to be more sellable. So they put wax. I'll give you an example. They put wax on your apples. Mama said you didn't believe me when I told you that. But, whoops. So, while I was glad to get the food free from my grandson's school, these beautiful apples, it has a coating, a wax on it. It's a wax coating that I cut it off. Because, just think about it, somebody tried to cyber harass me about my inability to bite into an apple. But you'll be surprised what you can bite with gums, okay? Ignorant folks cyber harassing me. You cyber harassing me, that could be your mother. You thinking that's funny, kiki and ha ha. The toothless the toothless reject. Reject from what? Y'all the rejects. Because I'm living my life. I'm not sitting up here miserable. I have a loving family. Okay? And they love learning from me. Okay?
I'm a potato.
You saw a video. You said, oh my God, you just saw a video of a lady who bought fish and it wasn't fish. Ooh, she soaked it and squeezed all the water out, and it didn't break up. Oh my God. The fish was fake. Oh, right here in the U.S. See what I'm saying? They do all kinds of things to our food, rushing it to the market, be there too early, because I had a big problem with mangoes, trying to get my mangoes. Child, they be pulling them off the branch too soon. So I finally got the secret, which is putting a banana in the bag with the mango. So that's a tip I'm throwing in there. Another gem. You want to get a mango ripe that you get because the stores is rushing them too quick to the shelf. Put it in a container with a banana, and your mangoes will get ripe like they need to be. But yeah, they be rushing it off the tree into the shelf. They selling fake meat and fish, even eggs. Oh, eggs, you lying. Oh, loving my hair. I was just showing them you can get a mango. They rushing so much stuff to the shelf. That's not good for us. Leave it on the tree. And if we did more of our own growing, it wouldn't be such a race or farmers trying to mass produce. I believe mass producing food is counterproductive to human life. I don't think that food was ever meant to be mass produced. That's why you have to have pesticides. That's why you have to have, all kinds of chemicals, because the ground is steady being overworked and not getting a chance to breathe. And I really believe, just as a human survival skill, we should know how to grow food. If shit hit the fan, I guarantee you my grandbaby's gonna know what to pick. I got a whole yard out there full of onion grass. How did I learn that? Because I seen an actual onion grow, and when I was trying to dig up the grass, which I was considering a nuisance, I looked at the little bugs and I said, I'll be down. That looked like an onion. I looked it up, and guess what? It's a such thing as onion grass. So if I wanted to, if shit really hit the fan, I got a whole entire yard of grass that'll keep me alive. If shit really hit the fan, you can pull them suckers up just like any type of other onion, put it in a pot and cook some soup with it, okay? And so people can call me crazy and eccentric and weird and boring, whatever. Mama 6, you said I did see on a package a whole chicken breast made with pork rib meat. Chicken made with pork rib meat. What the? What? What the what? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That is why I began on the bandwagon that I am to grow my own food. I love me some zucchini. I eat onions in just about everything. I love mint in my tea. I love mint in my mango salsa. So I just started beginning to grow that. I would get a little package of mint that I have about 6 leaves, and charging you $3. And trust and believe, if my plants come back this year like they exploded last year, I'm gonna be selling my mints too. Okay, 6 little leaves for $3. Really? That's what they going for in the grocery stores. All little package in a gourmet looking box, and you get 6 little leaves of mint for $3. And I got a whole yard of mint out there now. A whole entire yard. Yeah, it's legal. FDA approved that hot mess. Yo, Miko, that's the funny thing. You're right. They proved that hot mess. Free cancer in a package. I agree. Because when I did the DNA Ancestry.com, and I did it because I have cancer ran in my family, so I have high risk for cancer, and I wanted to see if we had the gene variant for cancer. It's not in my DNA. That shit, as far as all of us falling prey to cancer, it's coming from our environment. Mama Six, you said to loving my hair. I ran past it. You not about to have me laying across my table with no alien busting. My stomach like the scene of Spaceballs. Oh yeah, Mama, I feel that way about the food that's coming out. They got it packaged up so much, and you know, truth be told, see, this what the grocery stores ain't gonna tell you, but I am. Once you get past the fresh, you look at any grocery store the way it's laid out. All the real food is on the outside of the grocery store. Once you go past the fresh produce and deli section, the rest of that is straight garbage. Bunch of over-processed food that's created for the sole purpose of sitting on the shelves for a long time, long shelf life, loaded with salt and sugar, and lots of cancer waiting for you to take you out. My sister and mother, I feel like, lost their lives to cancer because of the medications that they had to take. All these synthetic drugs. And then the foods we ate, all preservative. Do this look like this onion need a preservative to you? Okay? Preservative. What you need to be doing is preserving life. This is how you do it. Grow your own food. So, that was my main message today. I didn't get a chance to show you start from finish about how to harvest seeds from the bell pepper, but since I'm making my mango salsa today, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate that to you. So you see how I'm just going to cut around the top, and you basically do like you was going to make some stuffed peppers, okay? I don't know if y'all know how to make stuffed peppers, but basically you cut off the top. So I'm just going to make a circle around the whole top of this bell pepper. Okay? And there you go. You're able to pull that right out off the top. This going to go in my mango salsa. And guess what? These are seeds that I'm going to harvest. Okay? Because you can totally grow some more bell peppers in your backyard or in a pot indoors. And I've been showing people all year long, you can grow your own food indoors. My potatoes are showing out. When I end this video, I'm going to go back there and show y'all my potatoes, how far they coming. You said, loving my hair, you said that is why I go to the Asian market to buy vegetables. I get introduced to new things, and they have a lot of vegetables you can root at home for cheap. Yep. Just about everything can be rooted. I'm going to show y'all my cabbage that's rooted, and it's in different stages. I figured that I would, rather than make that alive, I'm going to go ahead and make a regular video and just wait it out for the uploaded time, because I want to show y'all and be able to get up close, have close-up shots while me and my grandbaby, while he helped me do the actual planting. But this was more or less, I want to continue to show y'all how you could just take the food that you already buy. I know you got a bell pepper in your house somewhere. Everybody eats spaghetti, or, I know I use my bell pepper for my mango salsa. But bell pepper is something common that I purchased from the store. And so I just wanted to show y'all how simple it is to harvest seeds for a bell pepper. So here go my container. Y'all know I waste not, want not. So this is what my mushrooms come in when I buy them fresh in the store. And I use it for my container now to harvest seeds. So I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, y'all can see that? Can y'all see that? This is my container that I use to harvest my bell pepper seeds. Okay? And look, I'm going to show you just how easy it is. Look at that. You just break them off. Just break it off. And they fall right off. See that? They fall right off. And so now,
What is
I
it?
have harvested
What's that now?
seeds for my bell pepper.
Oh, that's pepper.
Mm-hmm. This a bell pepper.
I never knew that. I didn't even see the top.
Yeah. So, you see how I took the top off of my bell pepper and I harvested the seeds. Now, these seeds can grow more bell pepper. Yomiko, you said in some states you have to be careful. The government don't want to hear about people growing their own healthy fruits. They have been handing out fines. Are you kidding me? Well, you know what? You know what? I didn't withstood cyber harassment. I went on this journey. I'm fully aware of Dr. Sebi's story, and I feel like I'm willing to die for it. So if I get, shut down because I'm trying to bring the real good news that you can't say the Bible is against it, the Quran is against it, the whatever's out there. The Baphomet, I don't know. I don't care what's out there. Everybody knows you grow food from food. Okay? Everybody should know if they don't know. And I'd rather die trying. I'd rather die trying, that's for sure. I'm going to continue to keep trying to educate my people to the real facts and the truth. They use violation codes now to bring in revenue for the state. Wow. Loving my hair, you said, oh, wow, I'm going to have to read up on that. Yeah, I'm going to read up on that. I do know they do find people residences because they consider growing food in your front yard, bringing the neighborhood down, diminishing your property. So I am aware of a story like that. But I happen to be fortunate. I got a huge backyard, side yard, and front yard. I got plenty of space to grow on. So if they came crazy like that to me and said I can't grow in the front yard, I still got plenty of yard to grow in. And they done cut down all my nuisance trees. So I'm looking forward to this year's growing season outside. But right now, I'm showing you what you can do inside. So since I didn't show you beginning to end how I got the bell pepper seeds, I wanted to show you that. And I also wanted to show you the onion. So I've done that part. Okay. That's going to go on and be buried in the soil. So I'm going to come back on here with my grandbaby with a separate video that's not live showing you how we actually planted. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm getting parched now. When you talk so much, you get dry mouth. Now I see why Wendy Williams keep her teacup next to her. When you get to talking, it do dry your mouth out. That's for sure. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about from food, and I'm talking about these foods specifically because they are cold tolerant. So if you live in the Midwest like me, the onion, they can take the cold. The mint that I showed you how to root, they can take the cold. And what else can take the cold is garlic. This is a good time to put garlic down. And I'm going to show you, it's pretty much similar to what I'm doing here with this onion. I'm just going to use a smaller container. But basically, you separate the cloves. This is an onion clove. And then Then you sit the bottom part where you see where the roots used to be. You sit the bottom part in water, just like I'm doing this onion. You sit it in water, and it will root. Because this is a plant. This is a plant just like the other stuff that I've shown you. That's plant. We call it garlic, but this is a garlic plant. This plant is called a garlic. So I'm going to come back on a separate video because my grandbaby done waited patiently. And I want to go ahead and take that video footage. And then we headed to the Wild Child and get up in a hot tub because it's a cold day. And I don't want to be doing no gardening outside. We're going to be doing all our gardening inside. And like I said, I'm going to do the zucchini. I'm going to do the zucchini in this grow bag. And we're going to come back and do a separate video and show you each one. The garlic, the bell peppers, the potatoes, and the zucchini. We're going to be planting all of those. And I'm going to show you where I'm planting it in my back porch. What'd you say, Mama? 6? April 30th article written by April Lee Brock on sustainableamerica.org. Oh, yeah, baby food jars is what I'm going to use. I got one. I only got one, and I had something else in it, but I'm going to finish using what I got in it, and then that's how I'm going to start the garlic. Anyway, you pretty much do the garlic the same way. You put a little water in the bottom and let it root. Once it root, then you could go ahead and plant it.
I smell pepper.
Don't tell me that. Believe it or not, it may be illegal to grow your own food. Are you kidding me, Yomiko? Are you kidding me? Well, guess what? You looking at civil disobedience. I don't think it's that true in this state. This is a growing town. They grow everywhere. That must be some type of town that, you know, they got high housing costs and it's a real high cost of living. So if you get to growing your food, it brings down the value of property. Some states ask that you have a permit. Wow. You know what? I'm going to do my research. At least you're telling me something. And if that's what I got to do, baby, that's what I'm going to be doing is getting my permit because I ain't going to stop growing. Never that. I am never going to stop. And the reason what made me so determined to start growing, because when the doctors be pushing these pills and stuff, and then when they see it's growing in their neighborhood, like meth, okay, because I don't know no black meth heads. I ain't met one of them yet. I don't mean no disrespect, but I have not. I just have not. And I'm sure they probably exist, but so I feel like that's an epidemic of their community. And so now that it's an epidemic in their community, they pulling back. So they denying me of Adderall and denying me of pain medicine, opioids, hydrocodone, all pain meds, okay? So when I was pushed my back against the wall, that's when I started doing for myself and empowering myself to grow my own medicine. I grow my own food and I grow my own medicine. And I don't care if it's a law against that. If it is, I'm finna break it. I'm openly stating that. And you're going to have to kill me. You're going to have to literally kill me before I stop talking about helping my people learn how to be self-sufficient, grow their own food, and grow their own medicine. I will never stop. I'm ready to die for it. Yes, trust and believe it. There have been no laws on the books forever, just never enforced. They only enforce it when the state need money. No different than jaywalking. Here, there's half of New York City if tickets were to be issued. Wow. That's messed up, Yomiko. I'm going to look into that. I'm glad y'all brought it up. I believe God put everything here for us, for our benefit and to our betterment. And I believe that the coal and the oil is proof that it was never supposed to be just we never was supposed to just run the earth dry. So now we done got to the point where oil is running out. And yes, we do need to know an alternative source of energy. And I keep saying this, solar, do you know 1 hour of the sun, just 1 hour of the sun's energy is enough energy to power the whole entire world, the whole entire earth for 1 year? You think about that one for a minute. And yet, we done let solar technology go over to China. And Germany ain't playing. They know, China know, and Germany know that oil is about to run out. And they're not about to be warring over that oil. Okay? So, they are 75% solar now. Right now. And we're about 12 years behind here in America. And the reason why solar industry became the biggest industry is because of the marijuana. It's because of marijuana. Oh, yes. Do y'all know my first marijuana lesson class? Solar training class was a video showing the history of the solar industry, and it was spawned by marijuana growers because they was the only ones who could afford them expensive panels. And they was the only ones trying to grow something indoors discreetly, undetectable. That's what literally spawned the solar industry. And that industry employs more people than the coal and the oil and electricity combined. So you need to be getting on your local electric company, get on their case to push the solar, because we should all have solar panels on our roofs. We should not be sitting up here paying triple digit. Y'all don't want to see my bill. My bill, $300-something. My light bill, my light water bill. Water is something I think it should be free and a constitutional right, because who can live without water? And that's what they cut off first. Them trucks were showed at my house last week, about to cut my water off. And shout out to you. I'm not going to mention your name because you asked me not to mention it, but one of my followers helped me keep my water on. That's ridiculous. I'm an old lady. I should not be having to choose between medicine, food, and power. Huh? And I got to face that every freaking month. That's the reason why I went into the solar training. That's why I went into it. Because I want to break free of energy slavery. So if you here and live in a Springfield local area, Springfield Urban League is offering solar training, 8-week training program at 217-789-0830. Thank you, Mama, for putting that up. See what I'm saying? Your light bill, $400 for 1 month. Why? Why? Your light bill should be free. Once you get some solar panels on your roof, it will be free. And y'all should be fighting. It shouldn't be just me one talking about it. Everybody should be talking about that and marching and picketing and making the light company roll out solar to your neighborhood. Real talk. That's not a wishful thinking. We need to do it. China ain't playing around. China and Germany are the two countries that are 75% solar now. And we behind. We behind. We've been behind. So wake up, people. Y'all better run. And that's such a lucrative kind of central Illinois. You know how big Illinois is? Yeah, of course, they would try to, of course, they're going to try to squeeze money out of you. They want them taxes. Yeah, and I do believe, Yomiko, they do make up rules as they go along, because that's why tiny houses is illegal. Why would you keep a homeless person? YouTube ain't cooperating me today. To show you some of the ways that you can harvest seeds yourself. You don't have to wait for them little packets. in the grocery store that you can actually get your seeds out the real food that you eat and start with the real food that you eat. That's the best way to start, is to start with food that you like to eat. Start with food that you like to eat and start growing it. Start growing it.
Do you grow pizza?
Yeah, cause honey, if they figure out Mama says, if they figure out how to if they figure out how to charge for air, baby, you know it's gonna be a lot of dead Negroes. You know it's gonna be a lot of dead Negroes when they get to the point where they can charge for airtime. But anyway, what we do need to get to the point is where we don't have to be charged for the sun, because like I said, the sun give you 1 hour of energy from the sun will power this whole entire world for an entire year. Think about that. So we have plenty enough sun. The sun energy is plenty enough. Why are we still using oil to power our cars? Oh, Miko, you said, they started, and mama, no smoking cigarettes or vaping in public places, you'll get a fine. Dang, they include vaping in that? That's not even carcinogenic smoke. Child, they gonna figure out a way to charge for everything. I guarantee you, that's why I said y'all better start harvesting seeds. Because they're going to find a way to jack the price up on seeds, and they're going to be hard to come back, and y'all going to be fighting over seeds too. Dang, vaping is included. Wow. Child, some ways I'm glad that I'm not of the world, because I gave up television 9 years ago, and I don't miss it. But but now I'm getting ready to end this video. I hope I don't lose the connection. I'm going to end it with the finale of showing you my potatoes. Come on, helper. Help me with this cage and bag. My helper going to help me with the cage and bag, and I'm going to show you where we're going to get the zucchini started. I'm going to do that in a separate video because I really want you to see the whole process. And I know I'm going to need to stop that, and you can't really pause lives. So this live I was just doing basically for the sake of getting it done.
Smash.
Because I'm getting ready to make my mango salsa. And it would be ate up by the time I get around to making a video. Keep going. I need to get in here too. Go ahead. Go on in. Okay. Now I'm going to turn the camera around. I hope I don't lose y'all. Y'all know my connection is shaky. Okay, you see my beautiful potatoes? And this is what I want to show you. This tallest plant right here is showing signs of flower there. You see the flower? The flowers are beginning to form.
Where?
So that's the, okay, go over there. I'll show you. Go ahead. All right. See, right in there, you see the little, that's going to be a flower. See, that's how you could tell when the potato was getting to the end of its growth.
Look.
And see yeah. That's going to turn into a flower. Okay. See how these leaves are so curly at the top. When they be curly like that, that means they about to turn into a flower. See, when they first come out, they kind of flat. And see, these leaves down here got exhausted from being in the sun. So they can't take being out in the sun too much. This is pretty much the end of this growing stage of this potato.
So you want me to pull them?
No, we're not going to pull them. I learned the hard way last year. You can pull them too soon. So I thought the flower was the sign where it was time to pull them, and they didn't. Yeah, we're going to plant all of those. You see my grandbaby discovering how much the cabbage is growing. Look at all that root. Big, beautiful leaves. All from a stump. They all
There's a
started.
bug up in there.
They all started like this. I know you like to say things that's not true,
No,
but that's not a bug. That's
Okay.
a piece of plant. So thank you for being quiet while I finish my video. Don't say anything else dumb like that. Okay. Where you going? I still need you. I need you to demonstrate. Okay, that's my growing bag. And that bag is what I'm going to use to start my zucchini. When we come back on the video, that's what we're going to do. Now, this potato plant, I have healed it up pretty much as I can. It's no more bag left. So, this is our last go round of healing it up. And healing it up is the process of putting dirt as it grows to cover up the stems of the potato plant.
Wait, how long do you have this?
So that's it.
How long do you have this?
It ain't no more space to add no more grow medium. And this is the last stage. So I will just be allowing that to grow as natural and normal as possible. And it's not until the future agriculturist too. So yeah, you see I got my mint in there rooting, and I got to get another small jar like that for my garlic. And this cabbage is just showing out. Can you believe that? From a stump of a cabbage. And we throw that away. How many of y'all throw the stumps away? Huh? Don't do that. Don't throw those cabbage stumps away. All these cabbages in various stages of growing. This one is just beginning to sprout roots and leaves. Cabbage they showing out. They loving the fact that I'm giving them life. Instead of being thrown away in the garbage, I'm giving them life, and they giving me life too. Okay? So, don't throw your stumps away. Start you some cabbage.
That one's just showing off.
You can literally eat these leaves, but they so pretty that I just like seeing them grow. So I'm going to show y'all how to plant them, and we're going to plant them in that container over there. And those are all plants that like the cold. So it's cold back here, and they do well back here. So the cabbage is doing good, and the potatoes doing good. They like the cold, and so does garlic and onion. So I'm going to put the cabbage and garlic in that container over there, and we're going to start zucchini. Open that bag up. We're going to start zucchini. We're going to start zucchini in this grow bag right there.
Just like that.
So y'all seen us at the beginning bring the cage in. So I'm going to make a separate video for that. I just want y'all to see my little green room in here. And we in here growing and flowing.
That's a lot.
So I'm finna get off this video now. And as always, oh no, I know what else I wanted to show y'all, tell y'all. Yeah, you can say the peace and love. Go ahead, peace and love.
Wait, peace.
Peace and love. Till I see you again. Well, I ain't gonna end it yet. Look, my family don't be knowing what's going on with me because I'm such a cluttered person. So they just throw stuff on top of anything because it's just stuff to them. But look at that. They had this container sitting on top of this container. Not really caring what's happening. But look what I got. Not even paying attention. Ain't got no water. I ain't gave it no water. And it's just living off of the soil that already was in there. I got 4 calla lily plants. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, they're growing.
You see that? All this time, this bucket sitting on top of it and all kinds of other stuff on top of it. I'm thinking the plant done died. I tell y'all, life is precious. These are living things and they trying to live. You hear me? So,
some caterpillars came up in her, ate that one.
Caterpillars?
Look. Some little dots up on there.
Oh, that's from being broken. Bent. Oh. Anyway, y'all, I'm really gonna get up out this video on this side.
Oh.
I'm really about to get up out this video. So, we gonna send you some love, peace. Until we see you again in the next video, which I'm going to actually show you how we plant the zucchini plant and the garlic and the onion. Okay? Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.